Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today we're going to show you an extremely skinny snake. Be prepared for what you're going to see. I'm going to show it to you, then I'm going to explain why it's in the condition it's in, so bear with me. And that is this girl. I'll bring her whole tub to you right here. As you see, the tub's really clean. Brand new fresh water, looking good on that front. But let's take a look at her. See how she looks. And if you look, you can see that spine sticking? And you can see how I trace my fingers there. You can really kind of see that show. And she's not too hollowed out in here at the moment. But she looks like crap. Very skinny, very emaciated. You can pinch skin there. Almost like you would say the snake has a problem. Bugging with a little bit of a problem. I would like to tell you that, I got it in this condition or something like that, but that's not true. This is a snake that I bred personally. It's lived with me its entire life. It was born in 2017. Here's the thing, and I'm sure by now there's already at least a couple comments about how horrible of a person we are to show a snake like this and blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. And, if you've already commented that, haha, joke's on you, you're an idiot. And I mean that with the best of intentions, right? But here is the thing, and again, you can really still see the spine here. This snake just laid eggs. So for those of you that have not bred yet and you're getting into breeding, I want you to see this. See that loose skin here? Look at that. I want to show that to you because I want you to have an idea of when you have a female that does a really good job of laying eggs, and this girl did. This was her first ever clutch. She's 3 years old. She laid 8 healthy eggs. She's not a real big snake to be dropping 8 eggs. The body condition that they're going to come back in. So this is what you're left with after that, because they're not going to eat when they're at that point getting close to laying for a long time, and they put out all of that body weight there. A few of the things we've done to kind of try to help her out in this is we're going to attempt to feed her today. She literally laid, I want to say I pulled the eggs yesterday. We did a brand new tub. This wasn't even the tub she was in. And brand new litter, brand new water dish, everything is replaced in here. So she has a brand new clean environment with the hopes of getting all the pheromone spell out of there to get her to eat. I really did get something caught in my throat. Sorry about that, guys. Promise, ain't COVID, so hope not. It's my story, I'm sticking to it. Anyway, the thing with this is we're really working, I know, girly, I know. We're going to really work hard to get her back on food, and we really need her to get back on some type of food within the next 2 or 3 weeks to start getting that body weight back on, because you can just see they come back in crappy condition. Now, this may make some of you question whether or not you should breed snakes. I'm going to tell you, in the wild, they're going to come back in just as crappy of a condition, and they're going to sit on those eggs for a long time. They may eat when they're sitting on eggs. They're only going to eat what comes by, though. They're not going to really go out and hunt or anything. So she could go longer and get in a worse looking condition than this, and she'll actually look better once she sheds post-lay. The skin will tighten up a lot. But all those nutrients, all that work you're doing on these females to get them to eat really well, put on that weight, and get to that size, this is why we do that work. We're doing it to get hopefully a large clutch size and hopefully healthy eggs. When we do that, though, when we have a really successful one like we did here, you're going to have a snake afterwards that just looks like shit. And there's no other way around it. So just understand what you're getting into. It's not a sick snake. It's perfectly healthy. This snake has been a rock star since I bred her. But that is par for the course. Oh, excuse me. This isn't going to be too long of a video because mainly I just wanted to show this so you guys would know when you have one of these. The first time I saw a snake really put a lot of its body weight into a clutch, because not all of them are going to come out like this, okay? She put a lot of effort into what happened, and she had a big clutch. That's going to make it even worse on her as far as how she comes out looking. The first time that happened with me, I was scared to death. Like, I thought, oh my God, this snake looks so terrible. Maybe I shouldn't be breeding. I'm worried I'm going to kill this animal. What have I done? Is this, but it's fine. It's part of it. You start thinking, well, hell, what do they do in the wild? They have eggs in the wild. They don't all starve to death right afterwards. So I just want to make sure that you guys are prepared for what you're going to see and know that it's normal and you're going to be okay. All right. Kurt, anything you want to add?
No.
That's it, huh? Nothing else? You're making it too easy on me. All right, guys. One other thing I want to announce really quick before we get off of here. And I get rid of this cough. What's that?
At least tell me what that snake is and what you bred.
Oh, that is a pastel axanthic bred to our zebra bee. So it is a pastel axanthic, visual axanthic bred to a visual axanthic pastel spider. Of course, the goal there would be the killer zebra. That's what we're after, but we'll also get straight axanthic, pastel axanthic, super pastel axanthic, spider axanthic, bumblebee axanthic, and then, of course, killer zebra bee axanthic. I think that's all of them. I don't think I left any out. It's possible. So that's what we're chasing there. We've got a few other clutches trying to do the same thing to hit those goals. One thing I do want to announce is here in the very near future, we don't know exactly what the name of it is going to be yet, but during the month of May, if you are on our Patreon or if you're not on our Patreon, this is a great time to join. We're going to take any new pledge we get or any upgraded pledge we get, any of that money that would normally come to us from that month of May, again, new pledges and upgrades, we're going to take all of that and we're going to be working with a subject out of New York, Blue Line Morse, if you've never heard of him. We're going to be talking to him hopefully about it too, as he's trying to find us the best place to put that money. But we're going to put it to help families of first responders, specifically police officers and their families in New York who have been infected by the COVID-19. I know there's a lot of cops who have been sick, and there's a good number of cops who have lost their lives to the pandemic working on the front lines. And I make light of the pandemic a lot because where I'm at, it's not a big deal, but that's not the same everywhere, and I definitely understand that. So we are going to be donating anything we get that's new this month of May 2020 to go to those first responders there. So if you've been on the fence about joining us on Patreon, now is a great time to do it. Because if you join us and you're like, man, I just put $10 in this. This is stupid. Hey, understand you can only got to stay that 1 month. I'm going to take your $10. I'm going to give it to a worthy cause other than us. So it's a great time to check it out, right? I think. Anyway, so help us out. Help us help them. And we'll be covering that in every video a little bit to try to generate more funds for those people over there. Anything else you want to add, Kurt?
No.
All right, guys. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. See you next time.